It makes me so proud to be an American, and makes me so proud to be part of a community where we honor those who gave their life.
A power picture of patriotism. Strangers line the streets to pay tribute to a fallen hero. Many of them never met 22-year-old John Pelham, but still they came to remember this soldier's sacrifice. Good evening. Thank you for being with us, everybody. I'm Steve Dunn.
And I'm Deborah Knapp. It was a day filled with memories. K2's Hillary Lake and Emily Sinovic are live in Southeast Portland to show us the tribute paid to this hero.
A tribute is really the best way to describe this day from start to finish, from the funeral to the burial here tonight.
That's right, and Sergeant Pelham, or Specialist Pelham that is, was buried just a few hours ago here at Willamette National Cemetery. The public wasn't allowed to attend the graveside service. The military service was open to everyone, though. Specialist Pelham's family arrived behind the hearse carrying his casket. An Army funeral guard greeted the procession. Specialist Pelham was awarded full military honors. At the end of the ceremony, his family was presented with the flag that was draped over his casket. The Patriot Guard riders also showed up. They presented their flags to Specialist Pelham's family. They also want the Pelhams to know their son's sacrifice won't be forgotten.
To honor the soldier that gave his life for our country.
You get a little choked.
Sorry, very emotional.
And that sums up the tone of this day, not only for people who don't know Specialist Pelham, but also for his family and friends. About 100 of them piled under a shelter to watch the military ceremony. Specialist Pelham was killed in action in Afghanistan almost 2 weeks ago, and one of the things that I noticed today was just how stoic his family was. It's clear how much they love him, and that they believe that he died doing what he dreamed of doing.
And it was so important for them to share that with everyone else, with us, with all of you watching at home. They didn't want their grieving to be captured on camera, but they did invite us to their funeral with about 1,000 other people, where we heard stories from his little nieces and nephews who called him Uncle Alex because Alexander is his middle name. We heard one of his youngest nieces sing the Star-Spangled Banner. Her voice was shaky. She's so sad that her uncle's gone, but it was beautiful. And heard his youngest brother call him just awesome and tell us how much he misses him.
On the outside of church, you saw the respect, the grief, but also pride with each person who, one by one, filled the church to nearly 1,000 people. Inside, picking up a piece of paper with this man's picture. A smile, they said, always lit up a room, and a quote from that niece who sang the Star-Spangled Banner. Uncle Alex is in God's army now. With the strength of a fire department, church community, and military, including the Special Forces detail carrying his casket, John's father graciously spoke in front of cameras and told us about his son.
To know that because of this larger-than-life stature and this phenomenal grin, this smile that he always had, brings light to others.
A light, a son he was about to bury.
I believe today that part of my ability to be able to talk without bawling like a baby is my son and my father are with me, and one's on one side, one's on the other, and they're just saying, it's okay, we've got you. I would like all of the viewers, all of the people that will read about it, hear about it, watch it, to know that our son is a hero. That at a very young age, he chose to put his life in harm's way so that I could have this conversation with you today. I know that.
It wasn't an easy day for his family. Really hard to imagine what it's like to grieve in front of so many people. His mother admitting that she was trying to hold us together, but as soon as she got in that car, she was going to sob and let it all go because she just couldn't take the pain. But so nice to know that we got to experience what a special man this specialist was.
And clearly a lot of love, not only at that church, but here at the cemetery as well. For Emily Sinovic, I'm Hillary Lake. We're live in Southeast Portland, K2 News.
Thank you both. And many of you are paying tribute to John Pelham's service and sacrifice on our Facebook page. If you'd like to leave a comment, go to K2 News on Facebook, like us, and share your thoughts.